What up, though? It's your boy Crazy as Hell, and I'm back again with Playworld Entertainment, and we got another review for you guys today, man. And I got something I think you're gonna like this time around, man. It's called Blueberry Lemonade. Blueberry Lemonade. Yeah, it's a good sativa, man. It's I believe it's a hybrid, but definitely a sativa dominant. And I got this one from Flor Vega. Yes, these are the guys that brought you this. And I done reviewed a couple things from Flor Vega, and they got some good product, man, that they got coming out. And so I'm really excited about trying this one. And so, yeah, and I got it, as always, guys. Thrive keeps it alive in the 1-9 at 2755 West Shy, y'all. That's on the southeast corner of Cheyenne and Simmons, and it's right past the gas station, as always. So you guys know where it's at. Now, this was a very interesting review for me, man, sampling this one this time around. Because just the name, Blueberry Lemonade. I'm thinking, yeah, I gotta have me some oomph, And a lot of these guys, or these companies, they name their strands some crazy names that that will get you excited and stuff like that. And you try it, and you want to know, does it smell, taste like it sounds in this one? And I'm gonna say for this one, it was really interesting. It's not quite what I expected, but it was not horrible. By no stretch of the imagination was this horrible. But I was expecting a little bit of something else. But so let's just get straight into the review, guys. Again, this is brought to you by Flor Vega again, and then my people at Thrive. Thank you guys for telling me about this weed here, man. I hadn't tried it before, so I was a newbie at it. So let's go into it. And I know a lot of you guys like, okay, I see this review, but I don't see no weed and this, that, and the other. Man, it's hard trying to hold a camera and display the weed and all that other stuff without stands and all that other stuff. So this is why it is the way it is. But let's get straight into it. All right, now I got the 3 categories. You guys, you guys that follow me, y'all know. Okay, 3 categories: basic, that's all your senses, and then there's the daily category and the weekend category. Okay, so let's get into the basics. All right, now the basic is the look of it. First thing, it was dull. It was a dull green, red with some reddish hairs in it and stuff like that. And it's okay, but it had a few crystals on there, and it wasn't really exciting. So I gave that one a 5. Okay. Now the smell of it, it was a real soft, flowery, kind of rose petally kind of shit, going on. It's more like a springtime weed, if you will. You think of lemonade, you think spring and summer. This one is definitely feel like a springtime weed. So I'm gonna give that one the smell of it a 6. Okay. Now the touch of it, it was dense and moist. Not quite coochie moist, but it was moist just the same. But it wasn't. It was very dense, and I like that. So I'm gonna give that one an 8. The taste of it, it had a real woodsy kind of harsh taste to it. So I'm gonna give that one a 5. I didn't really enjoy the taste of it because I was really looking for like a lemony and a blueberry, some sweet, but but mostly tart. But it was more woodsy and harsh than anything. So again, I get a taste of 5. And going back to the smell, it did have that flowery smell to it, and that's why I gave it a 6, because it's like, it would have got more, but it wasn't real punchy. It wasn't real, dominant. It was soft. So yeah, but I was looking for that lemony or blueberry kind of smell to it, and I didn't get that. Nor in the taste. So weird name. All right, now the high. it's a steady high. It's gonna keep you going, and it's uplifting, and and it feels good, and you get a good solid body and head high. It starts with your head, and you start feeling it around your eyes, and your head starts feeling that good feeling, and then your body starts coming on, and it's not real strong, but it does does help or whatever. And so the duration is going to be about an hour and a half to 2 hours, which isn't bad, which actually pretty damn good, because I don't want something that I got to keep smoking unless it just that fire like that, and it just don't last long, and I want something that's got a lengthy meat to it. And I shouldn't have said that shit so crazy. Let's say I like it with length and with some punch to it, you know what I'm saying? But that shit is all right. Okay, all right, keep on going. But yeah, your duration is gonna last for a minute, and so I like that. So all in all, I'm gonna give the basic score 30 out of 50. Okay, now let's go into the daily category for, we're gonna start off with work and school. Okay, this is gonna give you some good focus. It's gonna have you thinking about what you want to do and how you want to do it, but you got to be careful, because it will, if you sleeping, it's gonna catch you daydreaming. I'm serious. You'll be thinking about something, next thing you know, your mind is wandering on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, did I change the baby? Did I leave the stove on? And, some other shit that ain't got nothing to do with what you got going on. So, yeah, you definitely gotta, watch this one, but it definitely gives you some good focus. And in this one, I would recommend it like more like if you in business meetings and you focus that way. Yeah, business meetings, or if you in some type of creative marketing, or you in some kind of art, realm or whatever. Oh, this is great for that, man. This is some shit that you can just sit back and hit it, and then let your mind do what it do, stuff like that. So it's great for that. So for work and school, I'm going to give it a 6. Non-work in school, you can enjoy this anywhere. Whatever's going on, whatever it is that you want to do, you're going to have a good time. But here's the downside. You gonna forget some shit. This week your mind is gonna be running so much that you may have 3 or 4 things on your mind at the same time, and you might forget one of them. So that's the issue that I have with this one. But if you tapped into what you're doing, I think you're gonna be all right. But like I said, for school and work, I gave it a 6. For non-school and work, of course, I give it another 6. And that's just because, like I said, if you're doing a lot, non-work in school, you'll forget something if you got too much on your mind and let your mind wander too often or too far. Okay. Now for wake, bake, and sleep, this is a good way to start your day, and definitely when it's time for sleep, this is going to relax you. This is one that's going to do some things for you. So like I said, when you want to sleep, this is gonna be good. This is going you gonna nod out. And then on top of that, you're gonna get good quality sleep. It's not gonna be like the ones when you sleep and then you pop up, or when you wake up you're feeling groggy. Actually, you feel great when you wake up, and then when you hit a wake and bake after that, it's like a boom. Okay, yeah, So I really dig on this one. The one thing I did, let me see. For the score on that, I'm going to give it a 7. So this is going to give a daily score of 19 out of 30. One thing I want to talk about, I should have did it in the very beginning, is the terpenes that it has in it. Now, the one thing about this is that it has limonene, which is great for anti-inflammatory, help with, some anxiety, things of that nature. But one of the things that I found that is really good for is that if you have gastro reflux or, acid reflux, I was feeling that, and I hit this a few times and poof, no problem, no more heartburn, no more of that acid reflux, when you ain't exercising the way you should and eating some shit that you shouldn't, and yeah, you feel all that. Yeah, so this definitely helped with that. So and that was a real significant contribution, if you will, or characteristic of this weed. So I really like that. Then it has some what else it has in here? It has some what's this? Osamine, OCIMENE, osamine. Okay, this is one that's going to give you energy. That's where the upliftness of this weed comes from. And so it's going to really make you feel really good and, ready to do some shit and, and things of that nature. But it also has a mellow side to it. So it does help with muscle relaxation if you have some spasms and things of that nature. But it was great for, like I said, for that reflux that I had. Okay, now also it's testing at 20% THC, so that's pretty damn good. Whether sativa or indica, 20%, that's like your mid range, mid, trying to get to the high range. So, so I really digging that. So getting back into, the score and everything. Oh, what we got here? We got the weekend category. Yes, weekend category. So for the live, this is something that's cool to go out in. If you're going out with this, if you're about to go out, hit it a few times, you be out there. But mostly, this is better for if you got some social events. Like if you are going to, look at art, because our people are cultured. So, if you're going to look at some art at an art gallery or you going to some kind of social gathering, like say, your frat brothers and, sorority sisters or something like that, and I'm talking about a good business or nice hangout, social event, yeah, that's going to work. Or you just hanging out, somewhere with friends and having some drinks and stuff like that. Oh, man, this is perfect for that. Because if you pair this with some good shit, you're going to be all right, man. So for this one, I'm going to give it a 6. Like, again, especially if you're going out and you're doing some place that's chilling. I mean, it's not going to put you to sleep, but let's say you're an artist, writer, something like that. You want to go get you some inspiration. Yeah, this is a good weed to find that inspiration with. Okay, so again, I'm giving it a 6 for live. And for my favorite category, yeah, okay, here we go. Love, sex, and romance. Yes, I'm just going to straight up tell you this one's a 7. Look, man, you put on some Trey Songz slow motion, you know what I'm saying? Get into some good conversation, and if not, some touch therapy. For those who don't know what touch therapy is, that soft music, and, especially if it's a nice afternoon, man, lay down and just feel all over it, man. Just, not quite the massage, but not quite just, tickling and none of that. Just some good touching and talking. And, I'm a romantic cat, so, y'all got a problem with that. Sorry about your luck. So, yeah, this is great for that. So, I'm going to give this one a 7. Solid for some love, romance. And if you're about to get it in, now, yeah, make love and not fucking. Okay, this is a good make love weed. You wanna get it in. You wanna make her feel everything. Yes, this is the one for that. Okay, so for the weekend score is 13 out of 20 with a grand crazy score of 62 out of 100. So this is a solid weed. Now, I get most of them in the 60s, which is, again, a good solid weed. I got one in the 70s. I'm reserving the real good scores, because I've had some weed that was just, before I even started this game, man, really tough. Really, I mean, just some bangers. I'm waiting for those to come back. I have something that's really good, what I'm saying, but I'm ready for those bangers, and give you my review on that. So on this one, here's my verdict. This is a good solid weed. This is as solid as they come. Now, if you pair this with some good Crown Royal or some Hennessey, some good friends or colleagues, you're going to have a good night, a good time, a good experience, it's gonna be all right, man. This is one of those social weeds, like I said, it gets you up, it gets you moving. You know what I'm saying? It's not one that I say, you about to go all lit and no, it's too mellow for that. The smell and taste was a bit disappointing. They would have got a higher score for that, but for the acid reflux, mine was very, very mild. It wasn't anything super severe. So I can't really justify giving it an extra 5 bonus points. But it was enough to say that, to mention that it does help with the reflux. Now, when I have it real bad, and if you take something like that away, then yeah, okay. But this one was very, very mild. So no extra bonus points. But again, a good solid weed. I think that this strand here is something that, if you see it, try it. If you like it, keep it on deck. If you don't, move on. But it was solid though, all the way through. So this is your boy. Wanted to give y'all the score and shit. But like as always, I gotta smoke with y'all. Yes. And see, like when I get me a better camera, get a better setup, I can break it down in front of you, roll it up, let y'all see it for the way it really is meant to be seen. But for right now, this is what I do. This motherfucker I've been smoking on this motherfucker's fantastic. Got my Marine cap on, Marine Zippo. Let's light this motherfucker. Oh yes, my Ray-Bans. That's right. Y'all gotta see where it is. Ray-Bans. Keep them now. This is what I do. It's a Detroit thing, I guess. I know more in Detroit we got the Cartiers, but what up to all of them. But for this one, hey, it is what it do. Yeah. It's a nice Vegas day, kind of breezy. Sun is shining. Somewhat warm. Cold in the motherfucker to me though. Anything under 70 degrees is too cold. But anyway. This weed here, man, like I said, it's a kind of a harsh taste. Very woodsy. Very, very, very woodsy. Very woodsy. I don't taste the lemon almost at all. No blueberry to me. None of that shit. Maybe my taste buds is off. I don't know. Don't smell it. But see, I smoke blunts. I don't do all the other shit too much. I'm gonna try them out and see how it work. But if you're smoking your blunts, and again, me, I'm swishers, okay? And this is a good way to, if you're a mellow kind of cat, this is a good way to smoke it. And the weed, it takes a minute for it to kick in. It gives you good 6, 7 plus. Then it kick in. And if you one of them motherfuckers that just keep on smoking till it kick in, you'll smoke about half the blunt before it really kick in and shit. But once it got you, yeah, you're gonna be mellow. You're gonna be thinking. You're gonna, again, if you're a creative person, this is a creative social weed, if you will. For medicinal, not so much, but definitely recreational social weed. So this one I'm really digging. So if you're anywhere near Thrive, go on there and check it out. In the coming week or so, I'm gonna check out some other dispensaries out here and see how they are, see what they weed is like. I've been to like Apothecary, that's down on Flamingo. I've been to Jenny's, that's right there north Decatur. I've been into Reese. I didn't buy anything. It was just too crowded for me at the time. and I was running around and doing shit. So, but I'm gonna try them out again. But I'm gonna check out all the dispensaries and stuff like that, and see what all the different kind of weeds that they got out here in Vegas, man. And this is your boy Crazy as Hell, and I think we're gonna have a good time, finding out more and more what's the best weed in the best areas, man. Cause my aim is to take over Vegas. My aim is to make sure that those that's coming from out of town, where you can get the best weed where you at. I'm gonna check some of the ones that on the strip. Let you know what kind of weed they have, and see where it go from there, guys. Well, this has been your boy Crazy as Hell, Play World Entertainment, out here in Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? And again, I want to give shout outs to my people at Thrive, my hometown, the D, my second home, Nashville, and all the people that's in there that I miss very much. Love y'all. Peace and hair grease. See you when I see you. Yeah.